So we already have the geometry built up by the ClotDraw, and we just need to add more geometry to get ready for the area for extruding the edge, the broken edge. So for here, I'm going to select this area for extrusion. And before pulling it out, I'll give an offset around 0.3, and then I'll spread out the edges to give it more space. But before that, I'm going to delete these seams because it's making me really hard to work with. I can add it back later after I have this edges built and merged it. Just spread out some space for that. And then I'm going to duplicate these geometry faces and extract it actually. And then I'm going to hide first. So you make a hole here, but before that we need to give a thickness to the overall jeans. I'll give a thickness for 0.3. Back to the object mode, and I want to reveal the geometry pieces we just duplicated. So here I'm going to spread out the edges to make another hole. And I'm going to delete these faces. And then I'm going to combine these two geometry. So just right click and hit combine. And then to make sure it's merged perfectly, we need to select the vertices and then merge vertices, merge vertices. Give a first of all 0.005, 0.03. And then we just move around the vertices to see if this merged it. I can jump to this. And then after we have the basic shape, we can pull out some faces. Which means extrude some faces to make it look like one pieces. So before that, we need to spread it out a little bit more. Then I'm going to select these faces for extruding. So I'm trying to move that by a local translate C, so it won't like pulling out with a crazy shape. And then move the edges around to give a more even distribution. To give it more geometry to make the curve look smoother, I'm giving these edges some bevel, and then keep shaping it. And then I'm going to move around these vertices for the details. I'm using minimal drag to keep the shape.